Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I hope you're all having a good week. Yeah, welcome to your Friday. Today we're going to do a little bit more of the Outer Worlds. Was thinking about streaming yesterday, but I just thought, you know what, I kind of needed a little bit of a break. Didn't want to get too burnt out with this. I say I have been enjoying it a lot, but yeah, I don't know how much is left actually, because I know it's quite a. In terms of an RPG, it's actually quite short. I did look at some things on Wiki or whatever, and I think like the level cap is like 36. Now, bearing in mind we're level, if I remember correctly, we're level 17. So I think we're a fair amount through, and I feel like I haven't really done much. So this game could be shorter than I actually believe. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump in while we're rattling. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I did have a little bit of a hankering today to do a little bit of U-boats. But I thought tomorrow I'm probably gonna be doing a long stream of U-boat anyway. So I thought I might as well just try and save it for then. And what I don't want as well is to get halfway through this and then stop playing. I mean, again, I am enjoying it, but I think it's with something like U-boat, it's quite an addictive game. You know, you'll be playing it for a little bit, and then you kind of feel like, you're. Oh yeah, we can't get into this, can we? Unless. Infantry. Did we have anything that increased? That's this. Engineering. Now, what does engineering increase? Right, so it's that. So that's fine. Right, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, so as I was saying, like U-boat is quite an addictive game where you can kind of get lost in it for a good couple of days. And as much as I would love to sit here and play it literally all day, I've got a 3-day weekend now. I want to try and keep to the schedule that I've kind of got going on at the moment. So yeah, I also as well was doing a little bit more testing yesterday. So a few weeks ago, I tried streaming Hellblade 2: Senua's Sacrifice. Now, unfortunately, the game was a little bit too high end for. Do I press? Did that do anything? I might have to come back here later. Yeah, so the game was a little bit too high end. Now, not for my PC in general. With my PC just running normally, it's absolutely smooth as butter. But unfortunately, whilst you're streaming, while you've got all your OBS and your webcam and stuff like that, it does kind of take a little bit of a battering when it comes to the resources. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to really play that too. I just want to see if we can actually get up this. Nope. Yeah, it would take, my PC was taking a little bit of a battering. So for the sake of people watching and stuff like that, do they want to be watching a game which is running at, I don't know, like 30-40 frames a second? It's okay, I suppose, on standard when something like big's happening or whatever, and it's quite hard to notice. But when it's something that is where are we going? When it's something that's kind of oh, hello. Are we Hudson? Hello?
Only good marauder is a dead or done.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I really thought this was like a dangerous area. Can we take this? Yes. What's this? Katrina. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, so like if it's a kind of an area where it's kind of you don't really notice it because there's like a lot of explosions or if there's like a lot of smoke and whatever, then fair enough. But when you're playing something where you're just kind of roaming through a no. We're okay. I thought that was one then. Then yeah, like it's gonna be like a little bit tough on the eyes really. So I thought I'm gonna elect to do it, but I have been trying to think of alternatives. Now, my PC is pretty okay. When I say pretty okay, I tend to say it's between like the 70 and 80 mark, as in percent. I think these days, if you're running a 40 series, then you're kind of looking at around the 90% mark, because that's kind of like what's the best thing. Oh, mega. All right. Oh, I assume we can get this. Yeah, no problem. All right, fuck them up. There we go. I'm not sure if that was attacking the right one. There we go. Nice. Take you. But I'm only running the 3070 Ti series, which again is fine for what we're doing. But this was a PC that I Carcinas. Is that a bounty of some kind? I feel like that might be a bounty. Can't get the weak spot. There we go. So yeah, so I have got another PC just lying around. Now I was going to sell it. I was going to sell it or just sell it, like just get parts from it or whatever. However, having looked at a dual PC streaming setup, I think that might be the way to go a little bit later on. Not anytime soon, because I'm going to have to get a new capture card. The way you have to do it apparently is you have to get a capture card which is going into the streaming PC or something like that. So basically you got to capture card one of your PCs into your computer, so you're actually able to pick up both or something like that. I don't really know how it works. I'll take you. Hello. Okay, cool. So that might be something I might do in the future for if anything, especially if I'm going to be streaming anything that's a little bit more high end. So yeah, I think that might be quite interesting to do, and it might be a nice little side project for myself. But I'm going to wait for a few more pay slips to come through out of work. So yeah, we'll see. We'll have to see, won't we? Yeah, in terms of streaming over the next couple of months, I've actually got some quite. Hello. I've actually got some quite interesting things that are actually going to be coming up, which is in October. I've got this spooky season coming up. So especially over the last year or so, we've kind of been accumulating a load of games or whatever, and there's a fair few games which are like horrors. So I'm going to be having a look at those during the month of October, which I think will be quite nice. And what I was thinking about doing, I don't know how well it will go, but get a heart rate monitor. Let me just. There we go. Okay. Oh, I thought that was me causing the explosion. It was not. Getting a heart rate monitor like on whilst I'm playing a horror game, and then you can like have it live on the stream and just see how I'm getting on. Oh, good job. Don't need that. Don't need that. I mean, to be fair, I probably should be picking up weapons just for the weapon parts. Yeah, I think the... Oh, we've got to go this way for Graham. Okay, we'll go this way. It was experience either way. And we didn't pick up what your boy had here. Ollie Ollie Toxic Free. Okay. Don't want that. Yeah, so I'm quite excited for that over the next month or two. So yeah, some of the games I've been picking up are a game called Sunless Sky. Now I don't know if that's really exactly a horror game. Amber Heights. Don't know if that's exactly a horror game, but it's more like atmospheric or whatever. There's a game called Close to the Sun. Now that is on Game Pass. So it's not really going to it didn't really cost me anything.
Well, hello.
Hello.
And welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his Philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
You're offering me a pamphlet you don't have?
I'm so sorry. It's a habit, I suppose. We used to have plenty, but we ran out of paper and ink. Ever since the corporations left, it's been hard to come by the basics. But you know what we do have? Freedom! This is the only place in Halcyon you'll find it. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
No problems. What about Raptidons or Marauders?
Oh, those are just hurdles. We deal with them as they come. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
I'm here to talk to someone about your broadcasts.
Oh, you've heard Graham's teachings. I'm so glad. He and Zora have done such a wonderful job spreading the light around this dark, dark planet. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples.
This shit is sickening.
All ought to be more like them.
I really don't want to be talking to this woman. She's very annoying. Got it. Hey, before I go, I'm looking for a Tucker. Have you seen him?
The new boy. Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Okay, thanks, love. You were ridiculously annoying.
Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Okie dokie. Noted. Can we go through here? Yes. Yeah, it'll be interesting over the next couple of months. I'm trying to think what else as well. So obviously I keep mentioning Alien Isolation. That's going to be like a long thing. I think the gameplay of that will probably be about a 10-parter. Can't steal this yet. Hello, Graham.
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
What do you teach?
The truth that I have come to learn and embrace since shedding the corporate yoke.
I hate shit like this.
Out here, we survive by the sheer strength of our spirit. We have no need for the endless rules and red tape of a corporate structure.
We do seem to burn through endless ammunition and medical tape, though.
Yes, well, such is life. Our descendants will enjoy safety and luxury, but our generation is the foundation on which that future is built. Now, why have you come?
Home needs you to stop using Devil's Peak.
Stop? No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
Your broadcasts aren't working, nobody's listening.
I realize the board has blockaded our efforts, but Devil's Peak is an interplanetary radio tower. Surely somebody is listening.
Nope.
Surely?
Nope. Science 35. You're only transmitting on a single radio frequency, and very few people can receive it.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway.
Yep.
Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights
Fucking
on an
dude,
old
shut the
printing
fuck
press
up.
for some time.
I hate people like
The Lord uses
this.
magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, that's not what she meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
Just kill them. Hold on. So you're saying you want me to print propaganda in their magazines?
Might actually have better reach. People read that stuff all over the system,
Yeah, but-
even in Byzantium.
You see, citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for grammatical structure. My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Sanjar's fishermen.
You're starting to sound like a bitter writer.
I may have worked in the presses once, but the bitterness of being slave to their abhorrent rules has long since vanished. All right, almost vanished. Can you believe they don't put a comma after the final item in a series? Bastards.
They don't. That does it. I'll help. I just love how sassy the some of the choices are in the game. Let's get back to the matter at hand, Graham.
Yes, my apologies. Will you help take the printing press?
Sure.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
MSI supplies you.
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.
Where's the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
Okay, I'll be back.
Wonderful. While you're at it, I wonder if Carlotta still has those high-capacity cartridges? Grab a few, will you? There should be some funds left over from the last shipment.
Okay.
You can use them to copy and modify radio serials. Yes, not just magazines, but their precious dramas.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I don't have to tell you this, but if there is extra money, would you mind buying, I don't know, food and medicine?
Yeah.
Graham, if you need me, I'll be in triage.
Yeah, he seems like a right bellend. See, so this is a thing, right? And this is kind of one of the rules of kind of the stream, which I'm technically going to break in a sec. But it's obviously it's talking about like religion and whatever. This is mine. Thank you. Don't want any of this. But it comes down to... Can we get into this? Okay, access files of the Halcyon colony. The board lies. So the board vastly overestimates their authority and grasp on power without the Earth's Directorate military might get back. Without the Earth's Directorate military might to back them up, they would not be able to maintain their life-draining grip on the colony's throat. They spread lies and misinformation to continue and oppress the masses. Perhaps that's one of the reasons they had not allowed any colony ships since the Hope's disappearance. They have 70 years to condition their good little workers to follow their directives unquestionably. Their lives become more and more transparent as the years pass and will soon be too obvious for even the most deluded colonists to see. The oppression must end. The man from Byzantium told us of an acquaintance who has been arrested for carrying philosophist's text. Not teaching, not evangelizing, just carrying. They oppress any truth that threatens to corrupt structure. Is that what we want? Do we want to live in a society where we can be sent to Tartarus for our beliefs? No, their workers' minds are poisoned, their will shackled, their dreams hamstrung. This will stand no longer. We must tear the entire regime down. Oh, this is a juicy one. I hope to someday publish a greater work in which I can more expansively lay out what is so clear to me, that our society's obsession with the corporate-run life has stifled and crippled humanity's ability to grow. Alas, for now I can only collect my shattered thoughts into a barely functional machine. In my younger and more vulnerable days, I bought into the attraction of a corporate ladder, a measured, quantifiable way of, with which to judge oneself against one's peers. It provided motivation, meaning. Yet my spirit longed for more than just a paycheck. It yearned to reach out and connect with my fellow man. It sought a connection, it sought kin, it sought a familial unit. The corporations claim that they are a familial unit, but they treat us like pets. We beg for scraps at the table, and if they are so kind as to drop one, we praise the ground they tread on. More, they usher us into kennels called homes. We attach ourselves to contractually obligated familial units. Strangers to whom we share no more connection than the employers seeking to empower themselves by our unions. We bear children out of obligation to our executives who demand a constant workforce. We slave away in the vain hope that someday we too will be like those executives until the day we die or are processed, burnt and filed away as another tick on the human resource paperwork. We have built ourselves into a cold, unthinking, efficient machine, and in doing so have abandoned all the warmth humanity is capable of. I weep for us all. I often recall my former friend who once sought to dismantle the corporations, as I still do. When he took ownership of our corporation, I held him in such contempt. I called him a coward, a betrayer. He was becoming the very thing we hated. Now, I'm not so sure. Recently, I come to accept that his heart was more closed than mine. I cannot expect every man to be able to open himself to the eternal truth as I have. Some are just not capable. And so it is a tragic thing, that he is weaker than I had hoped, that he cannot fight for a cause. I empathise with tragedy. Should the day come when the metal of our spirits clash against one another, our empathy will shield me from guilt. Like the board, he now stands across our path, arms crossed, stubbornly resistant to the eternal truth. Like the board, he spreads, nay, celebrates, the poison that cripples our society. Like the board, his stubbornness will only blind him to his inevitable fall. Tragic. Interesting. There is all these. This is going to be a lot of reading. I'm going to elect not to do this. Yeah. So what I was going to say before I got sidetracked, and again, this is kind of like a rule of mine which I'm going to kind of break anyway. But it comes onto the whole thing where it's whenever you come into a game like this where it's got like some kind of cultist thing or a religion or whatever. It's always like the push. There's always people pushing and pushing and pushing. And to me, I think that kind of defies the whole thing about, not exactly cults, because that's different. Like that's the whole purpose, is, you know. But I think religion's all about your faith, isn't it? And it's all about you trying to find what's good for you. And when you're pushing it on someone, it's actually defeating the point of the faith, if that makes sense. Like your faith is personal, and whether or not someone's trying to force, where are we going? Which way? We're going this way. Whether someone's trying to force it onto you or whatever, the whole point is for you to have free will. And if you're not having free will, within your own faith, then it's no longer faith. So yeah, I just find it. I personally don't like it. It's almost along the same lines as, not as such, but advertising, just pushing and pushing and pushing onto people. Whether or not someone needs it or not, it's still pushed on you, which I don't like. Right, let's fuck these up. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Okay, sorry, boy. All right, let's grab all this. Yeah, it is one of my like things that I don't like. That's why I say to people, like in chat, don't really talk about it. And it's not really a rule breaking it. It's, if anything, it's just enforcing a rule as well. Like vending machine, what have they got? A buy. You've got a sawn-off shotgun Mark II. You've got a light pistol Mark II. There's no that there. What about your armor? Melee skills. Don't want any of that. Intimidate, block. Don't want this. And then this is stealth, skill, and dodge. Okay, we don't want any of this. Okay. Okay. Right, what we got going on here? Our character. So 629, 686, 886, and that's 233. Now that's not obviously fantastic. It is level 17, level 20, level 12. This could be improved. This we've got level 4. And that's level 7. No, level 6, and it's got armor that. Now I don't know what the point is. Okay, we'll keep it like that then. Yeah, so it's kind of like enforcing a rule in some level or some way or whatever. Because again, it's supposed to be a it's kind of enforcing the fact is like, if you're going to be don't talk about it if you're going to push it onto people or whatever. But there's zero need. Hello Niles.
Excuse me.
Nice hat, dude.
Is off limits. We got a leaky generator. It ain't safe.
That's not true.
That's my nice way of telling you to saw it off.
No. What's going on here?
We're fixing a leaky generator. What's it to you?
I've got science skill or engineering. Could be a thing. I suppose to meet someone here. That's what.
Right, Carlotta. Yeah, she's inside. We got first rights though. Soon as we fix that generator, she's ours.
Why are you after her?
You'd have to ask the boss. I just know she wants Carlotta voided.
I need to get
And
inside.
I'm just gonna let you walk on in? Why is that now?
We're not going to give him bits, let's be fair. You're here for Carlotta. I get it. I'll off her, you get paid, we all go home with a win.
Hell, I ain't gonna pass up free bits. Make it painful.
Should we just pop him? No. Okay. So Sublight is another faction, isn't it? So are they all leaving? Can we get in here? Ooh, hello. Let's take you. Let's take all this. Take you. There we go. Anything else? No. Take this. Some lube. Don't need any of that now. Maybe a bit later, but not now. Well, let's see what's going on here. Sulfosate power generator system. Warning, unauthorized access to this equipment may result in injury, death, or unemployment. The root gas to outside. Hack 55. Okay, we don't have that. So that's something that we might want to look. Ah, you dick. Okay, fair enough. Are we close to level 18? No, we're not. Right. That's something that we're gonna have to do when we get to our level up next. Hack and lock picking gun stuff to around 55. We have experienced. Oh, hello.
Quiet. What are you up to out there? Hello?
Relax. The sublight squad is gone.
Relax. I've been cooped up in here for almost 2 days. Who are you anyway?
I'm Lewis. Graham sent me to collect supplies.
Oh, finally. Tell Graham that this is the last run I'm doing.
Okay.
Sanjar's declared a stop sale to you lot, but even if he hadn't, I'm not risking my neck anymore.
Okay. Hello.
I don't know how you got those.
I like
goods
your
to
hair.
leave, but thank you. Graham ordered rollers and whatsits, right? For a printing press? Here, take them. Like I said, this is my last run.
Where will they get their supplies now?
Law help them. I don't know. Maybe Sublight can lend a hand. I should go.
Wait.
Graham's got a bit or two left in his account.
You gotta get some stuff.
I can send one last dropout before I wash my hands of this. What do you want delivered?
Food and medicine.
I always took that woman for the sensible type. Good on her. I'll send some along. Give them all my regards. And good luck out there. Don't go getting eaten.
Cool, thank you. Any stuff in here that we can nab? There's a vending machine there. Drino, we can take this. Don't want any of that. Oh, we can get in here for free. Light ammo, this. Grenade launcher 2. Well, we'll take that. Is this going to make me... Oh, I'm close. Take you. Oh, wrong button. We're still at 197, that's fine. Don't want any of that yet. Music box. Plasma carbine, we don't want that. Vented Mark III helmet. Now, I kind of like going around with my stupid hat. There we go. And then there's some stuff in here. We'll take these. Bit cartridge, spacers, sure. There we go. Let me go up here. We didn't check. No, can't go through there yet. Cool. In fact, we're going to just sell some junk while we're here. Cool. Sell. That's quite nice. Take the big cartridges there. Right, where are we going now? I'll go through there. Right, let's make our way back. Hello? Can we go? No, okay. Yeah, it's I think I'm not sure again, I'm not sure how long I am into this game or whatever. I mean, I know this is technically like probably about 15 hours in, I want to say. Now the main story I think is around is it around I think like 18 hours. Now bearing in mind I have been fanning around a fair amount, but I would imagine if I'm about halfway through, then I'll be okay with it. Although it does feel like not much has happened. I feel like this is more of a at the moment because I'm enjoying it. I think it's good. I think it's more of a how can I put it? Almost like the game is
If I never smell another rat, it'll be too soon.
put it.
Weren't you a sawbones? Figured you ought to have smelled worse.
Like it's a
Let those things reach
part
back
1
alone.
as such.
I'm with you.
All right, let's talk to you, boy.
Telling you the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham. They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... Ah, we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
What the Van Noys?
They're hunters. Badass ones at that. Hope they're all right.
They're our best unit, and now they're missing in action.
And we'll continue that discussion later.
I got your rollers. The rest on your account went to food and medicine.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
Well, bad news. Sanjar made it illegal to sell to you guys.
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
Oh Christ!
About to.
Don't anger the man with the
That
mutton
idiot
chops.
just declared war.
We will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Time to fix it. Oh shit! Wrong button.
Head to scout the press, one of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
You're lucky they don't have airlocks on Monarch, or someone would have helped you into one by now.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
You could have sent them after backing Zora up, right?
Yes, you're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... if the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
Hey Lana, how you doing? I'll do what I can. Yeah, I'll do what I can. I'm not gonna go for the printing press first, so I'm gonna go meet Zora's team. Again, it's the whole preaching, which is kind of like, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm not doing too bad, thank you. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, it's my weekend now. I've had a weekend a few weekends ago, but I come off a night shift, so I was feeling a little bit rough. But now I'm off, and I don't go back into work until Tuesday, which is nice. So I'm gonna have a few streams over the weekend, which will be good. Tomorrow I've got U-boat, and then I'm gonna try and do a little bit more of this tomorrow. Have we been in here yet? No. In fact, I think we have. I just think I missed that one. Yeah, I just missed that. Yeah, so tomorrow we've got U-boat, and then I think Sunday we're going to have a little bit more of this. And then I don't know what the schedule is for the week. I'm hoping to have this completed by the end of next week. And then I've got to decide where we're going to be going with the streams or whatever. Are they going to be like short games? Is it going to be another long one? I'm more aiming towards a short game. Just kind of have like a bit of a change of flavour as such. Ooh, hello. Oh, look, fucking hell. Oh, hold on. 142. Jesus Christ. What's this? Oh, that's not really necessary. Me? No, okay. It's a bit rough. 142 hacking or lockpicking. Yeah, so it's yeah, it's going to be a good weekend, I hope. The Formula One's back on as well, which I'm happy with. They've been on their it's been on like a weekend break, so I don't really pay much attention to any kind of sport, especially like football. I think football these days is kind of a it's just kind of been monopolized by like money, and I think that just the game isn't what it used to be. I don't want that one, which is unfortunate really, because when I was younger I used to adore football. I used to just play football every weekend, and you know, it was my main sport, but not anymore. Olympus Lovers Point. Okay. This is where people fuck. Oh. Someone's clearly gone off the edge with that. Well, that's unfortunate. We go this way. Oh, no. Oops. Don't GG me. You motherfucker. Yeah, so I've got where we going? Can we just fast travel to make that a little bit less embarrassing? Right, we're gonna go that way. Yeah, we'll go there. Oh, I haven't checked. Oh, to be fair, I get a lot of messages anyway, so I haven't really gone through the messages. As you can imagine, what it's like on Twitter. I haven't had a look. But I'll have. My fucking phone won't unlock. Right, after the stream, I'll have a look for you. Okay. Right, this way. But yeah, so like now my main sport is, and it's been my main sport now for probably about 7-8 years. Like Formula One and stuff. I just
Only things you'll find in the ruins are liable to shoot you.
cool. And I think Formula One these days has actually become a little bit more popular, especially because a couple of years ago there was this massive. There we go. We're going over this. There was this massive thing that happened between Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen. Now, I always try and remain Colossus, Lou. I think we can just take this down, no problem. Ooh! Ooh, hello. Oh, that died quick. I always try and remain neutral. Now, I am a Max Verstappen fan. Bearing in mind I am British, like people will go, well, why don't you support a fellow Englishman or whatever? That's not... I don't particularly agree with that kind of thought process. So I tend to I think the thing is with Formula One, especially when it comes to like a sport, when it comes to like a single person, it comes down to who they are as a person, as like their maybe their like personality or just the way they hold themselves or whatever. There we go, level 18. Right, let's have a look at this. Right, what was it that we needed? We needed hacking and lockpicking. Oh, we could have got our lockpicking up if we had just fucking healed ourselves. Right, okay. Let's go to hack. To 55. And now we've got 5 points where we can use it in persuade. I'm going to go persuade just to make it up to 60. I don't think it's going to really affect anything at the moment, but we're just going to have to kind of go through drips and drabs here. Right, so what we got here? We got science, this, sway. Your next attack after killing enemies guaranteed to crit. Now, bearing in mind we use rapid fire weapons, I don't think that's going to be of much use. I'm not going to be looking at that. Carry capacity. Wouldn't be too bad, I guess. Movement speed on TTD. No. Whenever you are affected by a harmful combat effect, you deal additional damage. Not really interested in that. Headshot kills explode, damaging nearby enemies. That wouldn't be too bad, actually. That wouldn't be too bad. I think that's something we're going to go for. Yeah, we'll go for that. So like with Formula One, it's not exactly a thing where you do support like constructors or whatever. Who are you? Hello? Friendly. Hello?
Nyoka, you're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
No, we're good.
It ain't worth it. We ought to pull out.
You keep spewing that sulfur, I'm liable to leave you to the rafts. What my well-meaning idiot of a brother intends to say is, we appreciate the assist.
Head back to Amber Heights. We'll take it from here.
Would that we could. We ain't leaving our men behind, and they ain't moving on their own.
Okay.
Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
My professional medical advice is to get out of here as soon as possible. Bleeding might kill him, but wrapped definitely will.
How many years of medical school went into that word of wisdom? Sorry. We appreciate the assist. We just need to find our medic so we can do exactly as you say. Get the hell out.
Any idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Got it. I'll see if I can find him. Okay, cool. Thank you. Here we go. Reload. What we got going on here? Wrapped in my meat. Yeah, so it's a matter. I think it's more of like especially with Formula One these days, it's a personality contest as such. And I think it's always really been a popularity contest. What's going on? Okay, it's just that. Right, let's go in here to print it. No, let's go to the medic first. Let's just reload. There we go. Oh, nice. There we are. Anyone behind? Nope. Listen, this is a nice weapon, to be fair. So I keep getting distracted by the shit. Euthanasia kit. Ooh, is that a shotgun? Can I? Oh, I'll take you. There's nothing in there. Nothing in the shit house. Yeah, so with Formula One, like, so I've been a fan of it for like a good number of years now. I'm not exactly a Lewis Hamilton fan, although over the last couple of years I feel like he's been better, and I think it's not the whole jumping on the bandwagon and hating on him because he's a, you know, people just hate a winner. You know, people love to hate on. We're gonna put that on. Can you get rid of that revolver? We don't need that. People just love to hate on winners or whatever, and it's the same with Max Verstappen. Now people just hate on him because they think, you know, but a load of the people that hate on him were the same people that were rooting for him back in when he hadn't won a championship yet. Oh, hello. Hey, dude. Oh, hello. Heal, heal, heal. Get up, get up. I can't fucking move. There we go. Who's fucking hitting me? You fucking eat my ass. Just fucking slay. Yeah, so there we go. You know, you sort that out and I'll just be here doing this. We can take those. Doopy doopy doo doo. What's this? Do we want that? Yeah, we'll take it. Might as well. Yeah, so I feel like people are just hating on Max Verstappen at the moment. Oh, examine. A draft of different safety announcements from where the press was still operational. Most of them have been crossed out. Safety guards are there to guard your safety. Replacement limbs are no replacements at all. Let's convey safety standards around our conveyor. Don't be a fool around the spools. Okie dokie. Take all this. Thank you very much. Hey Ellie, how you doing? Am I? Yeah, I am. Fuck. 415. This is 286. Let's put that on you, and let us infantry break down your boy. Break down you. Break down you. Ooh. Interesting. We don't need this flamethrower. Oh, wait a minute. Have I got two? I do have two. And this one has got 3. Light assault rifle Mark II with 3 slots. This has got 2 slots. So let's get rid of the one with 2 slots. I don't know what this means. Oh, it's pristine. Oh, you got your delivery. You got your delivery 20 minutes ago. That's good. I'm glad you love it. Yeah, so for those who don't know, it was Ellie Bell's birthday yesterday. And she spent, how much was it on dildos? How much money did you spend on dildos? I know it was 3 digits. But anyway, yeah, she spent all her money on dildos. I didn't buy them. I didn't buy those ones. I've got nothing to say. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I hope you had a good birthday anyway, Ellie. Was they just hitting me? Excuse me? Hello. Fuck you. There we go. Sawed off shotgun, don't want that. Purple berry munch. Anything in the shit house? Is there never anything in the shit house? yeah, so I think these days, there's a lot more fans of Formula One now, mainly because there was a season. Which, you know what, I'm going to stop playing just so I can fucking say this because it's been winding me up. There was a season that happened like three seasons ago where it was like this with the championship. Like first someone was up here, which was like Verstappen, and then it went to Hamilton, and and on the last race, there were equal points, and it was like a decider. Like whoever wins this race will win the tournament or win the championship. Sorry, and it was great. Like everyone was for it, and people that don't normally watch Formula One was watching it. Now, people even discuss it now, even these days, and people were salty about it or whatever, or you know, they were saying like, you know, they're trying to justify it or whatever. And again, I try and stay a neutral party with it, because what happened basically, and to try and explain this in terms of in layman's terms, Lewis Hamilton was leading the race. Now, for those who don't care about Formula One, apologies. This is a bit of a rant or whatever. But Lewis Hamilton was at the start, or like the front of the race. There was like 5 or 6 cars between them, and then there was Max Verstappen. Now, the cars between them, they were lapped cars. So essentially, what that means is when the cars went round, and there was like when first place kind of goes a lot quicker than like the people at the back of the grid, they end up getting overtaken, and they have to let the person past. They have to let the first person pass because they're kind of impeding on the race then. So basically what happened was there was a crash on like 5 or 6 laps left. Max Verstappen comes in, changes his tyres, so he's on fresh tyres, so it makes you go faster. And then there was like 5 or 6 cars between them. Now, usually, and in the rule book, what they said what would have happened was they do this thing where they have a safety car where everyone's following this safety car at a certain speed to make sure they can kind of clear all the debris and do whatever. And there was this one. There was this Michael, I think his name was Michael Massey. He made a decision, as he was the race director, to, instead of allowing everyone to unlap themselves, because that's what you got to do, everyone's got to be unlapped, so everyone overtakes the people in front, goes all the way around the racetrack, and then meets at the back of the grid of the pack while they're all going round. And what they would do then is, then once everyone's there in their formation, the person in first place can then decide to go. But the problem was, if they let everyone go and like who was to unlap themselves, it would have basically took the end of the race, because there was only a few laps left, and Lewis Hamilton would have probably won in terms of under a safety car. Now, what the race director Michael Massey decided was, what we're going to do, instead of letting everyone lap themselves, we're going to only allow the people in between Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen to unlap themselves. So it would basically remove the cars in between Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton for them to do this race. Now, in the terms of the rule book, it was completely wrong. It was completely wrong. And as a Max Verstappen fan, taking it from a neutral standpoint, which you should really, if you want to kind of give an opinion on it, if you're going to give an opinion and you've got a bias, then it's no longer it is an opinion, but it's kind of like an invalid opinion in some capacity. He basically, the race went. Now, bearing in mind, Max Verstappen went in and got new tyres. So it was basically Max Verstappen in second against Lewis Hamilton, who was in first, but he was on weaker tyres, so he was naturally going to go slower. and Max Verstappen ended up winning in the end. And it was basically, the whole thing was, it felt like it was given to Max. Terry's birthday. No, we're not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know it's meant a lot to everyone here, myself included, but let his untimely demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the candidates. We're leaving. To all employees on Terra 1 publications, yes, the rumours are true. We're leaving. The board has decided to cut out losses and operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders, we are to await a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shutter this facility, pack everything up and lock the doors on the way out. Until then, however, we are expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, but that's not an excuse to slow down. We still have a magazine to publish, people. Our customers are eager to find out what happened to the dissident Hunter 112. And then Halcyon Referendum 207 Terra 1 Hazard Clause. Publication Notice 117 on the issuing of the Hazard Clause of Terra 1. This notice, issued on the 12th of January 2343, serves as a public denouncement of Terra 1 as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsuitability of the natural flora for use in human consumption, the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra 1. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra 1 will be officially considered illegal territory, as this is an unanimous decision, or unanimous decision. Any corporation caught operating on Terra 1 after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment as defined of Halcyon Code 22.1. Cool. Ellie, are you fucking saying sleepy because I'm fucking talking about Formula 1? Leave me alone. It's a bit of a rant, but the thing is, it was such a massive thing. Do we want any of this? Cigarette like that? I don't think we do. No, not F1. Are you just sleepy? You do like F1, but you just... Do you like F1? Just me talking. Oh, am I making you go sleepy, go bye-bye? Is that what's happening? Is this the thing? Install rollers. There we go. Retrieve Zora's team. We've got to do that. Just me talking, you motherfucker. Hello? You used to be a freak for Formula 1 when you was younger. Why aren't you a freak for Formula 1 now? I mean, I'm not gonna argue and say I think Formula 1's more interesting now than it was like in the days of like Schumacher or whatever. I think the issue with Formula 1 now is, oh, I can't get in. Yeah, getting lost during the years. As I was gonna say, like there is so many things these days with Formula 1 which makes it a little bit less enjoyable, and it's just the constant rules and, you know, the regulation changes. Like every single year it just feels like a regulation change. Like it's got to be a brand new car this year because workbench. We got to repair shit, don't we? Although we can have a gadget on this. What we got on this? So dialogue skills, which I think that comes under what we. Okay, we just that dialogue skills. Okay, so that's this. Oh, the lie. Did you really? Oh, so you basically did what I do with my rig. To be fair, I haven't done that in a hot minute. I have not used my racing rig in ages. That wouldn't be a bad show, actually. You know what? I'm going to keep this armor, and I'm going to improve it. I'm going to tinker it. What have I got currently on? If I say tinker, it means my armor goes up to that. Tinker this. Why is that not going up? Interesting. Yeah. So so this is the thing about Formula One. Like again, there's a lot of regulation changes and there's a lot of this or whatever. And there was a driver in Formula One at the moment called, and for those who don't know, his name's called Lance Stroll. For those who do know, they know exactly what I'm going to say now. He's basically the son of a billionaire. A guy called Lawrence Stroll. Now he's super duper rich, like super duper rich, and he owns the Aston Martin team. Now, Lance Stroll is shit. Super shit. Like, it's so bad. But the only reason why he's there is because his dad's paying for the paying for his seat. Now, if he wasn't like the owner, Lance Stroll wouldn't be in any seat at all. There's even been times where Lance Stroll's turned around and said, you know, I might become a professional tennis player. Now, I'm sorry, but that's like you should be completely dedicated to your sport. This has become a fucking proper Formula One like rant in this stream, so I do apologize, everyone. But yeah, it's just baffling. Like, it's just right. Okay. Oh, so if I increase that now, it goes to this. Okay. So if I repair, does that actually go back now to? I tinker this. Oh, so it does go up. Okay, cool. Yeah. So it's engineering. That's not too bad. But we're going to break some stuff down. Do we break this down? 5 parts. What do we have on us at the moment? No, we're gonna modify though. We're gonna modify. What guns have we got? We've currently got this one. So let's try and install a mod on this. So we've got 3 mods we can put on. We can have the muzzle short straight. This will make noise range better. I don't know if that's really going to be necessary. Because we're not really sneaking around, are we? Let's be fair. Let's have a look at the other things that we've got going on. So we've got a magazine. So that I think that so that's damage type. So it turns into shock, plasma, N-ray. Damage is the same. Well, technically, everything is the same. Oh, hold on. I thought my dad was bringing in the dog then. Oh, also as well, I did install I did put up a few more channel point redemptions as well, for those who haven't noticed or haven't looked or whatever. So the standard hydrate, that's just normal. I've put one where it's give Bella treat, so that's not for me, that's for the dog. You know, giving her a treat. There's one which is a claim character. So basically, when we play a game like U-Boat, or say if we're going to do like an XCOM playthrough or something like that, where you can change people's names in game or whatever, and someone wants to become that character, they can use those points to kind of claim that character. And then there's the fourth one which I've put in, which is choice matters. Now this is the one that could potentially fuck me up, and I will keep it, but I don't know how long I'll keep it for, because basically what it will mean is someone can use their points, and it is kind of expensive, but it can really fuck me up if I was doing a certain playthrough. So for example, say if I was going to do a playthrough of, spoiler alert, Fable, the first Fable game, there's a part where you can make a decision to kill a certain character. Now, if we were going down the complete good route, and then all of a sudden we get to this part and someone claims that, then it's kind of like we kind of have to do it now because you've claimed it. So it could potentially fuck me up, which I think would be quite, in some capacity, it'll be funny. Also increases the... No, we're going to put this on. Install that, yeah. And then the scope. We're going to put a... Extendo sight, max range. We're going to put... We'll put one of the U's on it. We haven't used one of you yet. Okay, cool. Is this the one I was wanting to do? Yeah, that's fine. Where are we going now? So I've just been rambling this whole stream. It's kind of not been productive at all. I've been having a good time though. It's been fun. Yeah, so it's just weird. It's just a weird thing where like I don't believe that should be the case for right, here we go.
That was a hell of a soiree.
Thanks for the help. Let's get you all home.
Yes, let's. Get us our medic back, and we'll get out of here.
Your medic is dead. I found the trauma kit on him though.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing.
Yep.
Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Cool. Okay, so done this. Return to Graham. All right, we're going to go to Graham now, which is all the way over there. Graham is here. Right, let me just quickly look on me. There we go. Cool. No, we don't want any tobacco ears. Wait. Oh, tobacco on ears. Okay, not tobacco ears. Right, here we go.
If you'll just listen.
No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
If there are gunships, they sure didn't stop me landing here.
They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
Is that what you're arguing about, going to war with someone?
We're out of time. We need food and ammunition. We need to hit Stellar Bay while we still have the manpower to do it.
You want to attack the city?
Yes, I know it's drastic, but it's clear that Sanjar will never cooperate. And if it's him or us, I choose us.
I see. Listen, I've been to the printing press. It's clear. I'm about to get cramp in my leg. Ah! I have felt this coming for about an hour. Ooh, it happens all the time. Oh, I think I need to drink more water or do something because fucking hell, I'm always getting goddamn cramp. I don't know if it's because, one, I don't drink enough water, I know that. But also, is it because of just the way I sit? I don't know. Yeah, I just need a minute. Am I okay? Stretching my leg out. What a fucking state. Am I okay? I think I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm back. Right, so, did you find the Van Noys? Yes, the Van Noys are on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. For now, you can tell Hiram that I'll stop using Devil's Peak from the pits of our eternal soul.
Nice. Okay, we've done that now.
Thank you, Captain. I have much to do. Articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Okay, cool. So now we did just get a lot of reputation with the iconoclasts there. Apostle armor. Okay, what's that? What we're going on with that? Oh, okay, but we got improved melee, backpack carrying capacities plus 20 kg, shock armor rating. Not fantastic. What's this? Stealth skills. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad.
Hey.
Can we talk now? It'll be easier. Go upstairs, no? That's stealing. We don't want to steal. Right, in you go. Can we talk? I can still feel it in the back of my leg as well. Oh, examine. Ezekiel Manti infested. Tried antibioticals. No effect. Alcohol poisoning. No effect. Acid drip. No effect. Current status. No longer with us. Ronnie, fractured ankle. Left. Status. Splintered. Reset. Recovering. Ivers, multiple bullet wounds, chest, arm, leg. Current status, no longer bleeding out, but a couple shells still remain. Recovery, unlikely. Milson, acid burns, face, hand, arm. Current status, ointments, gauze, a lot of booze. Okay. I was going to say, did she go in there?
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush.
Okay, what's going on?
You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
Famous pirate raid, right? A little messy for my tastes, but those guys were in and out like pros.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
A random door code doesn't sound useful.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers.
Why are we keeping this to ourselves?
I'm fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
Okay, I'll go to the relay station. No, I don't get what's so important about this. Don't you have bigger problems?
I surely do. But It's not far, and if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them.
Okay.
Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget.
Okay. I suppose then. Okay. We'll go to the relay station, see if the code's useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area's infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Alright then, I'm on it.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up.
Right, okay,
Good
cool.
luck. Watch out for the Taros.
Okay, cool. Let's go and do that then. Sanjar. Right, let's have a look at our journal here. Right, let's go and do this, which is located here. Let's go to I suppose here. Right, so we don't go in there. We gotta go. Where are we going? Where are we going? That way. Okay, cool. Can we swim? I think we're okay. It's kind of in a way, it's a good thing that things don't despawn, but I suppose it's just a way because I think leveling in this game is just so easy. It stops people, or it kind of stops people from XP farming. Not like it matters anyway. Right, let's use the terminal. So the records room stated sealed. Enter administration code. Accessible. Unauthorized entry to the record rooms will result in immediate reassignment. Okay, let's have a look. Okie dokie. That wouldn't be too bad. Let's take all this. What you got going on your Hemlock's eye patch? Sneak attack and 10% damage. Okay. That's a helmet. Not really interested in that. Oh, okay. I'll take this. Take all you. Self-patching. Okay, cool. Lockpick. That wouldn't be bad as a swap item. Okay, so it's the same thing there. That's all the same. Nightingale step. Old data cartridge. Was that it? Yeah, it was, wasn't it? Okay, so hold on. If we go to our character now and we go to armor, was it this? It was, but for 94 bits, not really that interesting. So I'm going to swap back. Give my head back. And Zora. Okay, cool. Let's go back. Yeah, this game, I say, I have enjoyed it. And it's one of those games where they kind of give it away a lot for free on like Epic Games or whatever. It is currently on the Xbox Game Pass as well. So if you are interested, I would say it. If you like the look of it, if you like the aesthetic or whatever, or if this is kind of, it's kind of like a Borderlands / Bioshock kind of Fallout kind of deal. I found a box of data cartridges.
Let's see.
Yeah, I would say it's worth it. It's not a particularly long game either, so it's not one of those games that you can exactly get lost in like Skyrim.
This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it, just like the one I found earlier. And here's the letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain, he gave them the gate codes.
No. He caused the attack?
Yeah. He did. He really did.
No.
I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
Right, okay, so he caused the attack on what was the place called now? I forgot what the place was called now, but there was that massacre, wasn't there? Right, so let's go to our journal. We've done this. We're not going to go there. Oh, wait a minute. Are we? We can do. Yeah, let's go there. See, he seemed dodgy. He seemed like a dodgy guy. Right, so we're going to go to over here. Passcode. Can we get over this? No, we can't. Yeah, so like it's very, I think it's quite, in terms of an RPG, especially today's standards as well, like RPGs are nice machine. Are usually fairly long because it's always got like this like high level of progression within it. Right, have we gone the right way, wrong way, wherever it is? Is it in there? Oh no, here we go. Bloody notes. Where do we go now? Meet with Catherine. Okay, cool. So the fact that this is quite short, so it means like the progression. I mean, I'm already kind of not as maxed out as obviously I can be because the max, like I'm halfway to max level. Well, the base game max level. I know when the Spaces edition, like this one, when it came out, I actually upped it to 99. And I think that was because there is a lot of content in there, but they don't expect you to do all the content. I don't think things scale as such as well, where, you know, like if mobs scale with you, I don't think that's exactly the case. Doesn't appear like that's the case, but yeah, it's the base game was 36. I don't think I'm going to be doing DLC, mainly because I don't want to get too stuck into the game where I'm going to then essentially pull myself away from things that I do want to be playing over the next month or so before spooky month or spooky season.
Drinking, gambling, and organized crime. Everything you need to keep civilization running.
Okay, cool.
You seen Arthur today?
Hello, Catherine.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy?
Well, I'll go somewhere
Why
else.
is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects
Sissy
me
pig
to
fucker.
smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
I'll bet she's a hoot at parties.
Yeah, I know, right?
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise.
Yeah, you're real friendly.
I do so try. Might try more for you. Because I like interesting folks.
Okay, that actually worked.
So what are you in the market for, stranger? I got vice, virtue, and everything in between. Well, I'm half listening.
Actually, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
How special and what sort of something?
Special as in unlawful, delicate, and deadly. As to the something, no, it ain't a person. Not this time. One of my runners uncovered a cache of Alta Vitae gas, left in a lab when the board abandoned Cascadia. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
What the heck is Alta Vitae gas?
Do I look like one of them egghead science types? All I know is that labs use it to create plants and livestock out of local species. But
Okay.
it's a controlled commodity, available only to the board, so it is of high value on the dark market.
Okay, I can get it
I
done.
do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
No problem. Nyoka's handled mantisaurs before.
And will again. We ought to be taking any opportunity we get to bury those critters in lead.
Direct and aggressive. I always did like your sensibilities. You know when to strike and when to wait. Shame what came of your crew.
Crews are for ships. They were a family.
Close enough. Now, after you clear the manti nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Good thing we have an engineer. Parvati will handle it.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Okay, cool. What's going on?
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now.
Okay.
There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
I get the feeling this is going to involve murder or mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego.
Okay, interesting.
He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive.
Okay.
And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a bitch who's gonna get it for me.
Okay, cool. What specifically do you want me to do?
Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile.
Okay.
Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
So I wanted to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
And if I wanted to kill him.
Sometimes the simplest solution is the sweetest. I don't give a whit about the method or the means, just the end.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure.
Okay.
Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele.
Okay, cool.
May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Okay. Well, we're not going to investigate that. Let's go to...
Now there's a woman who knows what she wants. I like her.
She's fine. Well, so long as you ain't on her bad side.
Right, so yeah, we're going to go to... Local region. Where are we going to go now? I assume that's where we can go. That's to Cascadia. Isn't Cascadia a different planet? Yeah. Journal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is on a different planet. So let's go to the Radio Free Monarch. All right, we're gonna have a little look. There we go. Yeah, I don't want to get too sidetracked with stuff. I think my issue's me kind of going back and forth and not really getting anything done.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
Okay.
Well.
Hello.
New business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
No, you have a meeting with me.
You'd be a hit in Byzantium.
Did you hear that power play, Celia? They don't make them like this anymore in Halcyon. I only hope you don't judge me by my handshake. Now, what business brings you here?
Me, I'm charting my own path, going where the wind takes me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
If I'm gonna eat one more weird science project passed off as food in this sprat fucked colony, I'm going to stab someone. I could say, hey, it could be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
If you're free of the other corporations, why would you want to bring them back?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now.
Okay.
So-called is right. We've got our hazards, but we're still here, damn it. The board took off without so much as a thought for the folks left behind.
And now you don't have to play by their rules. Sounds like a deal to me.
We've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
Okay. And you're tired of scrounging and scraping by, is that it?
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Okay, so you make a good point. So what does it so what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
A lot of good that'll do. They'll just find another reason to turn tail and abandon you.
Not if we secure the proper safeguards first.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
Enough preamble, what's the plan?
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
You do seem to have a bit of a Raptidon problem.
And a Mantisaur problem. And a Marauder problem.
Many problems, but they can all be solved with a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
Bolt 52.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
This Bolt 52 sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Okay.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush.
Where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Put the fan on for a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't come through the mic. I think it's okay. Then I guess I'll get you your Bolt 52.
I've lost more than a few people to marauders and raptidons out there. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Oh, okay. He's probably a pedo. Right, we're gonna go to the arm storage.
Help! Someone's been killed!
Hello?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
What's going on? Are you alright?
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth. If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is.
Okay.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Contemplate? What do you mean contemplate? Just do it. Lower one on the right. Hello?
Even Stellar Bay ain't safe these days.
Victim is
Not much I can do for this guy.
absolutely riddled. Okay. Magnum.
I can take
Mine.
a hint.
Energy cells. There's this. Let's look for some clues here. Bit cartridge. Examine. Several ragged outfits, all of them the same cut and colour, were stuffed into a suitcase. Nothing in the shit house. Is there anything on the bed? You can sleep. We'll take this. Energy cells. Let's read this. This betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made by the team called Mostly Colonists. It's from Left Field Tossball Betting. Okay. So was he killed because of betting? Investigate Left Field Tossball Betting. Okay, we'll do that later on. Let's see where this is taking us. Right, where are we going? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't want to fall asleep again during stream. Jesus Christ, man. A few streams ago when I was playing this, I come off an early morning shift. So when I do my shifts, it's either like 6 till 2 or 2 till 10. And so that was why sometimes I'll have like a morning stream or I'll have like an afternoon stream, and I'll try playing. I'm gonna get cramp again. No, I think I'm okay. Yeah, I tried playing this again, and I just couldn't keep my eyes open. There was just moments where I weren't talking. I think I was just staring at the screen. It was horrendous. That's why I've got the monster with me today, because I just. There we go. Hello. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's why I got the monster with me today, because I thought I'm not going to. I don't want to risk having another day where I'm going to be just like falling asleep during stream. There we go. Any more Raptidons? Yes. A nice weapon this is. Anything else? I don't know if that did any damage or whatnot. Right, let's have a look to see what skills we got here. So we got the long guns, which I can put. Arguably, I could put some points into that. Now this is the thing. I don't know if. So, for example, this takes me to 57 because I've got the -3 in the drug addiction withdrawal. I don't know if that takes away the adept thing that I've got going on. It probably does. Because it wouldn't make sense otherwise. Like, you know, what's the negative you're having on that? Interesting. I think we should probably go for, because we're not using any melee, but it's kind of pointless. I'm not really interested in this, I don't think. Like, the hacking is only good into a certain extent. I mean, I know it's probably going to be important later on. I'm going to put 5 more in that. So I think that is it. Even if you're at 60, like, we still get this, but we don't really cover anything. But this is more for just dialogue. Then we could go hack. Or medical. You know what? I'm just going to go sneak. Fuck it. Okay, cool. So I don't exactly have like a build with this. Like, I'm not. There we go. What were we looking for? There we go. Let's jump over. Bits. We can always have more bits. What's this saying? So, welcome to the archives, records, and the miscellaneous storage. Please select one of the menus. View executive reviews. Loading the last excess document. Sanjar has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics. Not very good with slogans, jingles, and/or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it. A trend unbecoming in upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with detail and a startling lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancements. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, idea generation. Okay, what about Bryant Graham? Unauthorized. Hack. Spoof logging credentials. Graham's understanding of product messages and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. Has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts or formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Recommend further supervision. Then Dora Erickson. Dora shows real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommend for promotion. Delete. Yeah, so we needed to do that anyway. Yeah, cool. Cool, so we've done this, get into the arm building, we've done this. Take you, taking the weapon parts, taking the armor parts. Nothing else. Take you. Can we go in here? No, we can't. Taking you though, thank you. Wait, is there different parts of the locker that we can get? No. I was gonna say, if I missed the whole game where I'm just using just one shelf of like 3 security blade, not really interested. We're gonna still pit lock it anyway, just because we can get the experience. That's not gonna be interesting. Take you, take you. Oh.
Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
Should we just snarl like a raptidon? Yeah, fuck it.
Get away!
I'm just messing with you. Who's in there?
I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Mantiqueen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and now the door's locked. Little help?
You got locked in? How?
It's easier than it sounds, all right? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Well, I need to get into that room.
Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched.
Got munched.
A dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly.
Bolt with his name. Seeing as you're trapped, you might as well answer a few things for me.
Sure. Beats not answering questions.
I'm looking for Bolt 52. Any lying around?
Probably. I don't know. When I try to read things, my mind gets to wandering about all the things I could be doing instead.
Okay. Who are you?
Huxley. I'm an Iconoclast runner. The Iconoclast runner. Fastest we've got. Ain't a Raptidon on this void-forsaken hellhole that can catch me. I'm... Sorry. Put me in a tiny room like this and I'm liable to flip. Not keen on tight spaces, you know?
Tell me about the Iconoclasts.
Oh, that'd be my people. Graham and Zora and Milton and... I really miss them. You gonna let me out of here? I want to get back to Amber Heights.
Oh, back to the door. Okay. There must be a way to open it from the inside.
It's locked.
Right, okay. Engineering, right, but okay. Let's try the handle. Turn it upwards and...
Wait, upward? Oh, my eternal soul, it worked!
You fucking idiot.
All stuffy
in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Still landing yourself in trouble, eh, Hux?
Oh, hi, Nyoka. You mind giving me an escort back home? Oh, you're traveling with someone. Never mind.
Attack. See, this is the thing. This is another one of those things where I say where if someone saved up enough points, they can literally just put points up to say like attack. I mean, I suppose people have to be quick on it if they're going to do it, or if they know something's coming up, they can save it and then like put a message saying this is for this redemption or whatever. I don't know. You sure you're okay to travel?
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Normally when you help someone, they give you something for their trouble.
What? I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
By being saved by me, you entered into a non-negotiable contract. You now owe recompense.
Ah, shit. I wouldn't have agreed to be saved if I'd known that. All right, here.
Did I just lose reputation? Oh, I'm good. Good luck.
Thanks a lot, mister.
What's this? Bolt 52 cartridge. Nice. Don't want any of this. This. Heavy ammo. Take all you. Take you. Bits. Bits. More bits. A lot of bits here. Nothing? No? Okie dokie. Where are we going? Oh. There we go. Oh. They're attacking soon. Okay, I think they're fine. We can just leave them to it. So I was thinking the other day as well, like, because at the moment I've got a very, very long save in Skyrim. Now, I think I might have mentioned this in stream a few weeks ago or a few streams ago about doing a playthrough of Skyrim on stream. Now, the only issue I've got with that is of just how long Skyrim is and how long it would take to kind of stream it. Without neglecting other things that I've kind of got planned. And then I don't want to be erasing the thing I've already got because I know I'm going to have to start again on like the crafting or whatever, and I'm like, no, I can't be doing that. Maybe in the future, but I don't think I'll be doing it anytime soon.
Sir, please stop.
Forgive me, Celia. I couldn't help myself. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I found your review on a terminal in the arms building.
You weren't supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
You could have told me what was on that terminal.
Yes, but then you would have known.
Well, I know now.
This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Your left kidney?
One of the executives required a transplant.
He's lucky they didn't want a liver or a heart.
I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Well, you're a fucking idiot. Yeah, you're insane.
No, I am a company man.
You're a cunt. Who cares what they think? You're in charge now.
In charge of a scrap heap of a city. Abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
When you put it that way, it does sound pretty pathetic. But you made it work. It's more than anyone can say it for those execs.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
I need MSI to stop broadcasting You're Jamming Devil's Peak Station.
You're just as rigid as the old executive committee. Why, we've hardly been able to get a clear message out until recently.
When Graham finally shut up.
It isn't easy keeping a town like Stellar Bay afloat, especially without the board's backing. We need that frequency to reach our trading partners.
There must be another way for you to do business.
Indeed. That's why it's imperative that MSI be reinstated onto the board. And the first step is getting the Bolt 52.
Well, I've got it. There you are.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself,
Yeah, dude,
sir.
that's wrong.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
What exactly is a data cartridge going to help?
What a question! Bureaucratic micromanagement is the only way anything gets done in Halcyon, and proper documentation is a key part of that. For our part, a bill of liquidation/transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
You're a fucking nerd. Spare me the details and just tell me what comes next.
Corporate espionage.
Okay.
How was that, Celia? Did I sell it?
Your best delivery yet, sir.
Oh, fucking, what a brown nose. It kind of spoils the effect, if you ask me.
Getting ahead of myself again.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us, sir.
Oh, Celia, shut the fuck up.
I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch. Illegally and in secret.
Those bastards. Leave us to our perils, then come back just to reap what they can.
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
Sanjay, you sly dog.
Don't encourage him.
I admit I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
But perhaps? Sounds like you know her well enough yourself.
That's part of the problem. She has certain ambitions for Stellar Bay, and I fear my asking her would give her the leverage she's been looking for.
Okay.
Don't get yourself worked up, sir. It's perfectly natural to have a healthy fear of her.
We really don't need to discuss this now, Celia.
I know how to make people talk.
Oh, I imagine you do.
Okay.
But as much as I love your can-do attitude and dangerous gravitas, Catherine handles all of our shipments. So it would be best if you could leave her in one piece. Is that how you people put it?
Close enough.
Once you, subtly work out where this corporate facility might be, bring back proof of its operation. Maybe some nice letterhead. Or someone working there. That would do it.
Infiltrate a secret corporate base and kidnap the staff. Sure, easy.
A foolproof plan if I ever heard one. I'll leave the execution to you.
I met Grim, the landing pad guard.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He's a world-class moron.
He's not the brightest of minds, but he makes up for it with enthusiasm.
That's not what I would call it.
Still, I had him posted on the landing pad in hopes that he'd stay out of everyone's way. I'll see about additional training.
Oh, you're going to shoot him in the back of the head, aren't you? I have questions about MSI and the good old days.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
Oh, God, this is an error. No, I want to talk about something else, and that means bye. Right, what's going on here? Executive, and this way. Oh, vending machine. Oh, what's good? What we got going on here? So there's Mr. Power, Sean Straight. I think we've got a few of those mods. Short and straight. Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Right, okay, so let's go to region, and we are going Fallbrook. Yeah, let's go Fallbrook. Right, so we are going to go to Catherine now. I don't know how much is left in Monarch to do. I can't imagine there's been too much left, so might be able to finish this up before the end of the stream.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Go away, White.
That's not how the game works. I say knock, knock, like I'm on the outside of a door. And you say...
I swear to the architect, I will punch your lamps out.
Oh, having a rough day?
I lost a shipment out for delivery. Barely made it out. Marauders got Keely.
Ooh, Catherine is gonna flay the skin from your fingers.
I know.
Oh, I want to hear the knock knock joke. Tell it.
Move along.
Right.
Catherine's great, ain't she? She'll pull you out of the sulfur. So
Let's have a listen.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
I haven't dealt with Clive yet.
Won't pretend I'm not disappointed. Suppose I've no choice but to be patient. Maybe a handful of bits will spur you into quicker action.
Sanjar said he knows something about the corporation operating in secret on Monarch.
Might be I know something about it. Might be someone hired my crew to blind drop supplies on the northern bridge. Might be they sure as shit weren't pirates. Now that I consider it, I ain't heard from my delivery team in far too long. Find them for me,
Okay.
and I'll pay you handsomely.
Okay, cool. I'll check it out. Thank you.
And I'll thank you kindly for it.
Cool. Okay. That's enough for now. Thank you. Drop points. Let's go to region now. And we are looking in this area. Do. So I'm just reading a comment on one of my YouTube vids. Now, it was regarding a U-boat. So whenever I put streams out, what I'll try and do is, and what I'm trying to do at the moment is have a good number amount of streams that I do. Which way am I going? Going this way. Have a good number of streams that I do, but then release the YouTube videos in a bit of a bigger gap. So what it will do is it will just kind of, you've got like kind of like a bank of you know what, have we got the other weapon? Was it the shotgun? Oh no, we got this though. I think this does a lot of damage. It didn't do too bad. There we go. Is that healed? Oh. Right, should be okay. Yeah, so there was a particular point in a U-boat stream where I was trying to take down this this merchant ship in a convoy, and I was doing a manual calculation on something which I was doing. When you do manual calculation, oh, who are you? Weston Sloan. Oh, I remember being on the other side there.
A word, if I may be so bold.
Sure thing, sir. Is this your handiwork?
Well, now,
nice hat.
I thought those mantisaurs had peacefully exited the premises, but you're a simpler explanation. Thanks for the assistance. Name's Weston. Every once in a while, I set up shop along these here roads. You find yourself in need of resupply, you come on by. Care to purchase a thing or two?
Sure. Let me see what you've got. Right, let's see what weapons you've got. The vermin, the flamethrower, and the light 2 machine gun. Now, I don't think that's really something that we want to... You can now purchase the restricted stock. Nice. That's got 4 bits to it. Long guns. That's melee weapons. That's not really I'm interested in. You know what, sir? I'm going to go for that, I think. What's my, what's mine? 13. No, you know what? I'll keep mine for the moment, but we will maybe. Oh, that's okay. Right, we'll break down. Oh no, wait, that's. We'll break down you, yeah. That is technically better. You know what? There we go. We'll have that. Oh, fucking hell, look at the state of it. Oh. You having a little nibble, sir? Is that why his arm's gone? Okay. Yeah, so with the YouTube, I'll try and... like, the YouTube isn't really anything, like, I'll focus on at all. Like, if I couldn't... There was a point where I was thinking, do I go to YouTube and just record what I'm doing now and put it on YouTube? However, well, because my internet was shit. However, the thing is with that, having like the interaction with the streaming and stuff is kind of like... Okay. Yeah, having the interaction with the chat and stuff. Did it autosave when I took that damage? Did it really do that? Right, let's have some health. I was lucky. There we go. Yeah, having the interaction with chat and all that stuff, it's kind of like that's what kind of makes it nice as well. Like, it's the reason why I stream is there's a few reasons why I stream. It's one, I find the whole process enjoyable. Examine this. So a trail of blood leads away from the autoloader. What's going on with you? Weapon parts. There we go. Take you. Take you. Dialogue skills, not really interested in that. Take you. What you got? Vortex Mace, not interested. Yeah, so the process is like enjoyable. The interaction you have with people and stuff, and if people are enjoying the content, then you kind of see like straight away if people are enjoying it. Now, I appreciate games like this, especially with someone like me playing it who's fucking useless. It doesn't really generate an audience, and that's fine. It's not about having like a big audience, because you know it just, there we go. It's not really about that. When I play U-Boat, that does. Do I go for? Can I do something with this?
Making tracks. Can't do that.
Why not?
I got limits.
There we go. You know, do you fucking miss with a shotgun? Oh. Oh, I'm concussed now. Great. Enemy killed. What did it kill? Oh, hello. Is it a Sprack? Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, so it's not exactly the process. Well, it's not exactly having like the audience. It's nice because when you do have an audience, because it just means what you're doing, there's more people enjoying what you're doing, and it's not just for me. This game's more for me. Go away. Fuck, idiot. Are you not gonna? Yeah, this game's more for like me. Oh. Did I kill 2 Spracks? I did. Oh, I'm sorry, little buddy. Okay, I killed a good number of Spracks there. Right, take you, take you, take you. But if I was to play U-Boat, for example, and I was getting like 0 people watching, that's fine, because again, the reason why I play U-Boat the way I play U-Boat is because I enjoy the commentating of it, you know, the whole thing. And there's a few other reasons why I stream, actually, which is one of the reasons. Hello.
Stay back. I may be wounded, but I'm still armed.
All right, Arthur.
How'd you get past my traps anyway?
I've got moves.
Just remember, I still got bullets, in case you get any funny ideas. What are you doing out here anyway?
Let me look at your wound.
That feels a mite better. Wish I had something to give you, but I gnawed through my last Spratwurst an hour ago.
What's with all the traps?
Cave like this makes a handy place to store goods or hide out for a spell. And the traps usually keep gawkers out.
Catherine told me there was some couriers that had gone missing out here.
Nice to know she cares.
She doesn't really
Catherine
care.
had
She
us
just
making
wants the
drops with
stuff.
Some big shot client out here. And before you ask, I don't know who they are. Or were. The whole point of making drops in the middle of nowhere was to keep their identity and whereabouts a secret.
You think they're dead?
The Marauders knew we were coming. Rigged the bridge with explosives and everything. If they found us, my guess is they found the client too.
Where's the where did the Marauders
Last I
go?
saw, they were heading back up the hill. You'll see it on the right when you get out of here. If you got the sand to go after him, I'm sure Catherine can
Got
reward
the
you for
sand to go after them.
Me? I'm headed back to Fallbrook just as soon as I've caught my breath.
Okay, cool. What stuff you got? Deadeye assault rifle. I'll take you for a spell. Plane of pure water. I'll take you. You know what? All this is coming with me. Sorry, buddy, but I don't think you're gonna need it. 344 bits. You know what? I find that will probably be worth it. Thank you. Reno, this. Take you. Don't need you. Take you. I'm literally just taking random shit here. I don't know if it's any good or not. I'll take this. Take you. Take the Adreno. Revolver Mark II. Nothing else of worth, I don't think. But yeah, another reason why I really decided to stream as well, Tactical Time Dilation, there we go, was, and it's not as such anymore because I've got no real use for it. I do, of course, but, and that is, can I blow this up? What happens if I do this? Oh. Oh, can I do this? Oh. Excuse me. Oops. Okay. Yeah, so I don't really need it anymore, but really for work. But so what I'm talking about is speech therapy. Now, a lot of the things I actually struggled with, especially just before streaming, was speaking in a crowded room. Didn't like talking in a crowded room at all. As soon as people start looking at you or whatever, I feel like I was like going red. I would stutter a lot. I would sweat. I would not shake. But it was just like I just wasn't very good at it. Despite how confident, I'm not really a confident person or whatever. Despite all of that, I just couldn't do it. And there was a few things that I used to kind of do in order to try and combat it, which was, and a lot of it comes down to vision. When you say, for example, you're speaking in a crowded room, and this goes out to anyone who does like does any of this. If you don't like speaking in a crowded room, there we are. What I would recommend to a lot of people who struggle with that is, if the best way to kind of combat it is make it so it seems like that's not what you're doing. So what I mean is, you're talking in a crowded room. The thing that makes you nervous is knowing you are in a crowded room. Now, for me, one of the things I could do as a person that wears glasses for some of the time, fucking lovely. When you're speaking to people in a crowded room, if you can't see people, then you don't know if someone's disengaging or not. So you can be sitting there or standing there, talk to people. If you can't see what they're doing, so if you if you wear glasses and you take your glasses off and you're looking around, if people are talking whilst that's going on, let me just swap this. Then you don't really, I'm not doing that. Fuck that. There we go. You don't really notice anyone, like if they're just like looking to the side, talking to their mate or whatever, or if they're smiling because like you're fucking something up. Really, what that does, it just makes the whole thing a lot easier, because it's really easy to kind of fall out of a flow as you're talking to people while you're going for it. A lot like streaming, really. Like if you can. The whole thing with streaming is, in a way, trying to keep a constant stream of narration. As a lot of people who, as I say, do stream as well, understand as well that pick up the knock you out bar, okay, is essentially the task of keeping people entertained whilst they're not really paying attention. That is really the thing with it. Now, I'm not saying I'm the most entertaining person, far from it. I'm a fucking idiot. If people come in, great. If people enjoy it, even better. It's just a case of a stream is really a second monitor content. People usually consume streams when they're, so for example, people are playing a game, or they're at work doing general admin, they're doing house chores and they just need some background noise. A lot of it is kind of things for that. So that's why you need to kind of make sure that you have a kind of a clear way of talking. Try and make sure that you're slowing down. You're not talking a million miles an hour, which is something I'm guilty of, and that's one of the things that I wanted to kind of address. Another thing as well is tone. Now, I do watch a few streamers or whatever, and there was one guy who I watched who basically said he went through a speech therapy, which every single day he would do something in the morning and at night, and he basically altered his own voice, and that's it. His voice changed over about 6 or 8 weeks, and he says it is possible to do. Now, this is not what I'm doing, of course, but it's going to sound really weird, but I've got typically quite a small mouth, the way it comes over. I think that has a big effect on how things are, how you pronounce things, or how your tone is. Like, if you've got, you notice with a lot of singers or whatever, what they do with their mouth, especially when it's wide, it actually generates quite a lot of notes. Now, you would notice when you go, if you're making a noise like and then if you open your mouth, all you're doing is open your mouth. You're not changing your voice. You're not changing the notes in your voice box or whatever. It automatically makes the notes higher, which is one of those things. Now, this is the thing that I'm guilty of when I'm talking. I just sound very monotone. I think anyway. Are you teaching anatomy now? No, I'm not teaching anatomy. No, this is just some things I've just kind of clicked onto, and this is just a thing that I've kind of realized, and this is one of the reasons why I actually started streaming. Talking, especially for something like this, you need to kind of be slow. You need to kind of be slow, but you also need to be clear. So what this does is it allows me to kind of do that. That's why when I'm reading at home, it sounds really daft, and it makes me sound like I'm in school. When I'm reading a book, I will try and read the book and read it out loud, because what it does is it allows you to kind of there's, like, for example, say if I read this now, the terminal is only to be used by UDL personnel with A237 clearance. If you are reading this without A237 clearance, please report to your supervisor with immediate termination and disciplinary action, including but not limited to fines of excess of 100,000 bits, detention in the UDL authorized incarceration center for up to 136 months, mandatory corporate policies and values seminars, revocation of company lounge and or bathroom privileges. Now, what I tend to do is, me being a bit of a fucking dummy, and people probably clock onto it, reading things, unless I've read it over and over again, I struggle with the pronunciation of things. And that also comes down to the way just the way I talk. It's not the fact that I can't read the word, it's just I struggle with that. I don't know why. It's just so doing streaming as well is just a thing which I'm trying to do to help me with things like that. It's a bit weird. I know. So research data. So Project Lorem Ipsum shall result in the potent, mostly non-lethal crowd control gas to use against rioting, agitated or excessively numerous crowds. Rich sulfur pockets made Monarch a prime site for testing and experimentation. Early results shows promise, but further research is necessary. UDL disavows all knowledge of and responsibility of lorem ipsum. All data in this report is considered proprietary knowledge of UDL. Transfer files to external tape. Okay, return to root. Messages from M. Sanders. Miss Valdez, just reporting in to know that to let you know that the lab's all set up. We found a good sulfur pocket in to drill into, so the data's coming in. But this place smells awful. The only local we've had to make contact with is the sublight boss in Falbrook. She doesn't ask questions, but I'm pretty sure she's googing us. Googing us, and we're all getting sick of expired cysty bits. Sanders, I don't suppose it's supposed to smell awful. That's the point, and I don't care what sublight is charging as long as it keeps your presence there quiet. If word gets out, we're going to spend the rest of our lives in corporate re-education seminars. I don't want to hear from you again until you have a working formula. Once you've got that, you and the rest of the lab rats can come to Byzantium and live on cacao ribs for all I care. And then from Valdez, and come up with a better name for the project, something flashy or catchy, and that the rest of the management would take seriously. Maybe Waterloo or Danger Burn. I'm sick of my boss asking me why I'm forgetting to fill out parts of my report. And then alternate project titles. Access restricted by user Paul J. Login credentials required. Hack. If Valdez wants a better title, see how she likes these. She's going to be furious if she finds this list, and I'm not covering for you. Make sure these are good and hidden. NS. Thunderdog. Eggs Mayhem. Stunk Parade. Fuck you, Valdez. I want my raise. Okay. Right, lovely. Right, where are we going now? So yeah, so the whole thing with like the streaming and whatever, like it's kind of a way of speech therapy, which is we're about 2/3 through level 20. We'll take that as a swappy. You didn't know that's why I was one of the reasons? Yeah, like it said, there's a number of reasons why I'm actually streaming, and like I find, and this is a thing where there's so many people, the reason why they stream is because all they want to do is sit around and play video games all day and get paid for it, which is fine. It's a fine thing to want. I would love that, to be able to sit here all day, every day, and just play video games. I would love nothing more. To have it as this is what I want to have as my career, and pushing and pushing and pushing for it to happen with no alternative, like if this doesn't happen, I'm going to be, living on the streets or whatever, I don't know, then it's a bit daft, because literally streaming it's not even 5% hard work, because you can work as hard as you possibly could for years and years and years and still not get anywhere, because literally it's 99% luck. All it takes is something to go viral, and something going viral, because there's so much shit that's going on over the years, or over on the internet or whatever. It's so difficult, and
thank you again for retrieving the bolt.
It's you just gotta try. Something's just gonna happen. I mean,
challenge. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Like, I'm gonna use the example of the fucking Huck Tour girl. Right now, I'm sure everyone has fucking heard of the fucking Huck Tour girl. All that was just a fucking moment where she was. Obviously, she had no idea what she was saying was going to go as far as it did, and no one ever could plan for anything like that. she got extremely lucky that it literally just, the internet being the internet, just fucking rolled it and just snowballed it into something that was fucking stupid. And she was just on a night out. Just on a night out. She went out that night just to have some fun with some, like a friend or two. Some person was there, asked her a question. She said it. And then look what's happened over the last couple of weeks. You know, she's got this, she's done that, she's done that. She's done fucking loads. Yeah, and it's, yeah, and I don't hate it. I don't hate it. For me, it's just an example of many examples of where people can work and work and work and work to get somewhere. Oh, you hated the thing. Oh, you hated the Hawk Tour thing. Yeah, it's a prime example of where someone can work and work and work to a thing where they end up not getting there because it just doesn't hit, you know, because just the internet being the internet. So if that's the reason you're doing it, I think you're being foolish. That's the simple thing. The reason I do it is for a number of reasons. One, because I enjoy the process of it. I find it a really enjoyable thing where, you know, you're keeping to your schedule. Like this thing, I love keeping to like a schedule. Like, okay, I'm planning this, I'm going to be doing that. You know, the whole speech therapy thing where it's kind of helping me talk and whatever. I mean, me being from Birmingham as well doesn't help because I wouldn't say I've got a typical Birmingham accent. People do hear me and go, are you from Birmingham? But they have to ask, am I from Birmingham? You know, I don't think it's a typical Birmingham accent. And there's a load of people that go, especially in Birmingham when I was living there, they'll say, you from Birmingham? I'll go, yeah. And they go, oh, you don't really sound like it. Like there's different levels to the accent. Anyway, so me being from Birmingham doesn't really help with the whole voice therapy thing. Then that's one of the things. So yeah, there's the process of it all. There's that, and yeah, it's just a nice thing to do. And to say as well, if we can build some level of like a community. Now the thing is, every streamer says this, and it's kind of like a bit of a cringe thing to say, but they want to be able to build a community where people can have like a safe place, or where there's this. I'm sure every gamer in the world really has that kind of community where they're part of it, where they just have like a good time or whatever, where they can kind of feel like that's their kind of jam. That's where the people are. And in some ways here, it's true, but it's not really about that. It's if people are there, great, and if people aren't there, it's fine. Like I noticed, like when I was saying earlier, U-Boat, when I play that, gets a way bigger audience because they're not here for me. They're here because they enjoy the game U-Boat, which is absolutely fine. So it kind of a nutshell, it's what I'm doing with streaming is I'm doing it for me. Anyone else who comes in or whatever, anyone who follows, anyone who subs to the channel or goes over to YouTube or does this or whatever, anything that comes to the channel is just appreciated. And it's not because of wanting to make it or whatever. It's just I appreciate the fact that you enjoy any part of it, and that's all it comes down to. So yeah, there's a number of different factors or whatever, but you know. Anyway, what can I do for you? I found a data cartridge with the details of UDL's secret experiments.
Excellent timing on your part. I worked my fingers to nubs, but I've finally completed the Bolt 52 form. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the Reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
Celia, fucking give it a
So
rest.
I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Yes. That's what I said. Sorry, I have to. Oh, did you say deck cartridge? That's just what I call my left nuts.
That seems unnecessarily complicated.
It's actually very funny, sir.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Do you have evidence against UDL or not?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I've got it.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Okay, we're going to friendly now. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I don't think there's anything else we need to talk to you about. We are over encumbered, so I think that's how you pronounce it. Infantry. Do we want this? Haven't I already got one of these? I mean, I don't want this. This can fuck off. Armor. We've got all this armor here. I don't really need all of it. That's 46. That's 29. Weapon spread. This. That can eat my ass. I don't want that. That can eat my ass as well. I don't really want that. Next level up, we do get a perk point as well. I'm really struggling to think what to get with the perk points. Right, so the broker, that goes outside. It's been a bit of a weird stream actually, hasn't it? Because it's not really been about a gameplay. It's just me been ranting and talking shit for like the last, which I suppose is kind of the point in a way. But where are we going? This way. Hey, birdie. Where are we going? We're going up there. Can we get up there? Oh yeah, we go up here a few stairs, don't we? Yeah. You're used to it. Yeah, you're used to it. Yeah, but there's never a time where you have to say, Lewis, can you just shut the fuck up? There's never ever that.
Do you hear that? It's the blessed sound of radio silence.
Oh, this motherfucker.
Leads me to believe you have sweet news for me.
I do. MSI and the Iconoclasts are no longer transmitting. Is the data ready?
Yes, indeed. I am back in business. But before we get down to it, might I ask how you handled the problem? In the end?
Does it matter? Job's done.
I appreciate it, Ellie.
Is that so?
I helped both MSI and the Iconoclast get what they wanted.
I don't know how. The two are diametrically opposed and impossible to please. But it matters not how you fixed my problem, only that you did.
Well, wait a minute. So I said to you, I've done it, and you went, I want to know, and I said it doesn't matter, and he said, well, it does matter. And I say, well, I've done it, and he goes, well, that doesn't matter.
The purchaser alone.
You fucking idiot.
However, to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
Okay. Phineas doesn't trust many people. How did he hook me up with you?
You make it sound so scandalous.
Yes.
Phineas has been in
Why is he such a boob?
5 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history.
Oh, I've already heard this shit.
Now you hold on. I do not physically go between anyone but that of my choose. Oh, apologies. You meant, right. Yes, I braved the wilderness, so you don't have to.
Precisely. I really ought to give you a raise.
Mm-hmm. Fine, tell me how to fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Oh, is that it? Except it will need 3 keys before it's activated, and I'll go and find them, right?
Eternal, no. What is wrong with you? Who would ever design something like that? However, you're welcome to brew me a Rizzo Insta-Coffee from the staff kitchen on your way back. Just step outside, flip the switch, depart forever. Understood? Good. Marvelous. We're in agreement.
This is why I stopped helping out around here, you know. It's always throw this lever, shoot that marauder, save my life. Just one thing after another with you.
I'm starting to see why you don't get much company out here.
Yeah, you fucking motherfucker. Got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
If you think I'm making you a motherfucking coffee, you can eat my whole ass. That's not happening. Oh, where are we going? There we go. That's what we were supposed to do. Okay.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Oh, and I also dispatched Phineas his data. Impatient prick. Worse, I'm now indebted to him for it. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Don't make me come back there, dude.
There's no need to assert your dominance. I doubt I could make you do anything you don't wish to. Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. As Nyoka can attest, I do not form attachments with many. Do take care.
Why, he told us to leave without flinging insults at our persons. He really does like you, Captain. What in the void-blasted hell is that?
Hello? Well. Oops. Was that me?
Black holes. Did you see that?
Whose ship was that?
Looks like a UDL ship. Based on the gunnery attachments, I guess it's one of the board's blockade enforcers, but don't cite me on that.
Okay.
Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me.
Yeah.
Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI or did MSI not cease broadcasting? Yes, but... Hiram, are you there?
Can someone explain to me what's going on?
Ah, the good captain. The truth brings us together once more. Our salvation...
Oh, fucking give it a rest, dude.
Stratosphere. We need only collect its weapons. Are you mad? That's a UDL gunship. You'd probably shoot your own toes off.
You acting like children.
Par for the course, really. You should do like I did. Get out while you still retain a shred of sanity. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Our message is so close to breaking free of this planet and spreading to the stars. Help us secure that module and we will save our colony.
No.
Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means, get off my void damn channel. I'm more than finished with you lot.
Okay, see where the ship lands. Right, that's where we're going to go and do now. Right, so nothing in there. Which way are we going? Are we getting this? Pulse hammer, yeah, okay, we don't want this. Right, so where did the ship land? Over there. Right, let's go to this. Isn't this where the wasn't this where the things were where we wasn't supposed to kill? Yeah, it was. So this is where we were struggling before, like when we first landed on Monarch. Like we couldn't kill these at all, but now like it shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Oh, beautiful. There we are, my kill. Yeah, so we really struggled with these before, so like, oh yeah, fuck. Infantry. I've got a lot of consumables. What am I gonna do? I've got a lot of mods as well. Have I got much junk? Is there a vending machine here? Oh, wait a minute. There is. Hey, Hooded, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, how you doing today, mate? You good? There is some things around here. Let us. I assume We gotta go south. Alright, let me just try and get here. You say you're doing shit? What's going on? Tell Papa Lewis. Where's this vending machine? So long story, right? Right. Okay. I mean, if it's a bit personal, then obviously you don't have to share it in stream or whatever. Just it's entirely up to you. Can I jump? I can jump. It's fine. But you can tell. You can tell, mate. It's entirely up to you. Vending machines. I was saying car terms. Have you got something stuck up your exhaust? 205, right. Let's sell some stuff here. Alright, so we've got... You got something stuck up your exhaust, dude. I mean... I'm not judging. Do what you like. We've got some cream for you if you need it. Right. Let's sell some shit here. So we... Is it that we have? I don't think it's that. You'd know the struggle with that. Don't out me. Ultra. Right, so we've got this, which I don't think is going to be that important. So let's get rid of that. The Anarchist's Cookbook. You didn't say no. I didn't say yes either. Ultra Assault Rifle. Light machine gun. Now, I don't know if this is any good. You know what? Let's just keep this at the moment. It's the unsaid no that matters. Fuck, he got me. Wait. I'm not going to say it on stream, but if that's the case, if it's the unsaid no that matters, then you know that's going to come back to haunt you a little bit later on. So unless you want to retract your statement... Right, that was that can be binned. Infantry, weapons, breakdown, yes. There we are, nice. Oh, it's so much easier now. You stand by it. Oh, okay. I spent the whole... I was gonna say, I spent the whole time dilation in fucking reload. There we go. Is we good? Anything else around? No, I think we're okay. So yeah, so tomorrow we are going to be doing a stream around about 1 o'clock UK time, which is going to be U-boat, as I mentioned earlier. I don't know how long the stream will be. I've got a few ideas of what I want to do with the yeah, that's it, grenade them. There we go. Fucking hell. Hello. There we go. I've got a few ideas what I want to do for the patrol tomorrow. There we go, level 20. Nice. Pulse hammer, don't want that. Take all of... Don't take that. I'm thinking about just trying to get a few of the missions out the way in terms of... Oh, we got a perk point, nice. I'm thinking of what I'm going to get for the perk point as well. We were at 55. I think what we might do is we might go to 50 and 60 on this. There we go. Right, apply. The perk, there is one which gives us more carry capacity, which is this, which will be very fucking nice now. So we're not going to get encumbered. Which is just going to encourage us to fucking... Hello. Just hoard more shit. Where's that extra enemy? Oh, there it is. Fucking camouflage. Couldn't fucking see shit. Yeah, so there's a few I've got to do, which well, there's just patrols, but there's also like mine laying as well in the east coast of the UK. Now I know that comes in 3 parts. Hello. Are you getting damaged by the sulfur? Hello. Let's just heal up. Might as well. Hello. Hush grip. There we go. Oh, there's the okay, this is where we gotta go. All right, let's go over here. So I might do those. Right, let's take all of this. Right. Pocket watch.
You know corpses shit themselves, right?
Nice, thanks to know. All right, let's have a look at the terminal. So, error. Captain Matsu's captain's key is active, but his life signs are no longer detected on the bridge. Logging flight hours while not present for duty is a violation of UDL's policy. Ejected Captain Matsu's command key. Key ejected. Run diagnostics. The MK4's gunship operational parameters have exceeded exceptional damage ranges. The cost of any repairs necessary at your nearest UDL repair facility will be averaged among the crew. Captain Matsu's keycard has been removed. The current time is error, which indicates that the captain's shift is still ongoing. Failure to report to duty is a violation of UDL's policy. Run logs. Log of November 12th, 23:54. CE says some don't know who CE is. So something about spare regulator bypass something. Chickasaw, I'm turning this thing towards the groundbreaker, firing up the engines and retiring. Better to be arrested than lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird can handle one last trip. How is this law-forsaken colony? How in this law-forsaken colony is this so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1, and we can't shoot them down. That makes... I've lost count. What's the point of being out here if we can't get some backup? Start Mayday message playback. Hmm. Okay. Right, can't go in there. Right, what you got on you? Right, we've got this. I don't think that's of any use to us. Let's climb up here. Yeah, so I think I might just go back and forth and do some of the mine laying. The only issue you have with mine laying is, and I'm gonna have to Google this a little bit more before the stream because I don't want to go into it and being a fucking idiot. But I know you go to the coast of the UK and you just lay mines there. But they take up your torpedo spots. Like, you can't just have them on you. So it's going to be a case of going there, using the mines, and then going back to port and resupply. I don't know if you have to kind of just dump the mines there, or do you have to get in front of ships and then like use them? So I'm going to have a little bit of a Google about that before the stream tomorrow, which will be around about 1 o'clock UK time. Use the stern. No, it's, yeah, using the stern's fine, but you have 8, I think you have 8 mines, and the stern's only got 1 torpedo tube, and you have to have this, you have to have 8 mines in your storage. So it's all good and well, but you have to use the 8 bow torpedo storage for the mines from what I had to do last time. So I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be. I'm just have to have a little bit of a mooch. Use this. We'll see. We will see. This is locked. Use that. Tankerous Canid targeting module. Taking you. And then we are going to Graham, Sanjar. Give the module to Sanjar, give the module to Graham. Now, I don't like either of these people. I don't like Graham because he's a fucking religious nut. And I don't like Sanjar because he's a fucking uptight dickhead. And I don't like Graham because he's a religious nut. So, who are we giving this to? Do we flip a coin? Do we flip a coin? Because there's 2 people we can only give it to, which is again Sanjar and Graham. You are bladdered. Nice. You know what? I'm gonna flip a coin, but I don't have a coin on me. So instead, I'm gonna. That's why what? That's why what? Right, so I'm going to flip a coin, but again, I don't have a coin. So instead of a coin, I'm going to use Pokemon Heart Gold. Right. Graham will be heads, the paragraph I sent. I don't see no paragraph. All I see is user stern, that's why the paragraph I sent. That's all I'm seeing. You've been silly. Yeah, so I'm going to flip a coin. I'm going to flip a DS game. Heads will be Graham. And the heads part is where it says Heart Gold. Oh, the DM in Discord. Okay, I'll have a look. I haven't got Discord up at the moment. So, are we giving it to Sanjar or are we giving it to Graham? That was awful. Hold on. Hold on. It landed on heads. It landed on heads. So, we're giving it to Graham. Where is he? Right, Graham. I think. You send on Insta. Oh, hello. Hold on. Right, let me look on Instagram for you, mate. Oh, right. Okay. All right. I'm with you. Right. I'm not going to mention that on stream because it would be, you know, one of those. But I will message you afterwards with what my thought process on it is.
Captain, we should chat.
Okay. So
Graham's
yeah,
got the
don't
right
worry, dude.
idea,
I've got you. Don't worry.
But he isn't the right
But I
guy
won't
for
mention any of that on.
I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head. And the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
I'm with you. Let's go.
Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora.
Yep.
Time to save Monarch.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna go fuck up Graham.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Nope.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats.
No. I'm sorry, Graham, but Zora's taking over.
What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops? Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer?
Wait a minute, bitch. Like, usually people go, after everything I've done for you, and this is what you're doing to me now. But he's saying, after everything you've done for me, and now you're doing this. You cheeky motherfucker. What are we saying here? You're about to take over the planet. You can't handle that responsibility. No, I do. She's got the best interest of the Iconoclasts at heart.
I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
Yes. Those deaths are on your hands, Graham. No amount of meditating will clean them.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Not much of a choice here, Zora.
Yeah, I had hoped. Please, don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Their mistake.
You're right there, buddy. It's a shame we can't pick the bodies up. Yeah. Just making sure. All right, let's talk to Zora.
Here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time it's especially wrong.
Well,
You've got the... Void held me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
yeah, I got it. Targeting module here. Yeah, let's finish it.
Glad to have you on our side, Captain. I'll need a moment to prepare before I send the troops out. I'm sure you'll see them on the road. Good luck.
Okay, cool. Defeat MSI. Okay, so this looks like it's like the last. Oh, they've got perks. Okay, they've got tier 4 perks. 25% chance to reset ability on cooldown. Slow time, show time damage is increased by 25%. Healing and inhaler when. Ooh. Chance of immediately resetting this companion's ability cooldown when they hit a killing blow. Now, I don't really use their abilities as much as I probably should. I'm going to go for that one. I'm going to apply that. Yes. Nyoka, you have got a perk as well. Location discovery experience. You know what? Fuck it. It's experience. Might as well. So you're gonna go see your mate tomorrow. You can take your mind. Okay, mate. Yeah. You make sure you make sure you like do something. You don't sit around and wallow or whatever. It's the worst thing you can do. Genuinely is just sitting around wallowing in shit. It just makes you feel worse. My advice: find time to process, because you need to process shit. Oh, hello. Okay, we're going to battle. Okay, let's go. Time to fuck up the MSI. Yeah, so find time to Monarch Stellar Industries. Yeah, fuck Stellar. But yeah, but you also need time to not. Oh. Anyone else around? No, just got to go up here. Bit far there, mate. Cool. Right, where are we going now? We gotta go for your boy. My bad. Right, now we go here. Now we gotta go here. Okay. Not too difficult. I say too difficult, it's not difficult at all. I don't know if I'm over leveled or something like that. I don't know. I don't think so. There we are. I don't know what our reputation is at the moment. It's probably fucking minus 100%. Oh, okay, so he's concussed, that's fine. So after this battle, I think this is going to be like the end of the Monarch area. And there is like side quests and stuff. I don't think I'm going to spend too much time. Might do in like a next stream or whatever. But I think, yeah, this should be the end of the this should be the end of this area. Right, Stellar Bay, here we go. Have I gone completely the wrong way? It looks like it, yep. Have we? Yeah, okay, cool. I'm pretty hungry now though. I don't know what I've got for food, but yeah, I'm pretty hungry now. Oh, big rip. Oh, I haven't been looting, have I? Fucking hell, this shotgun does nothing. I'm now cautious. After everything that's just gone through, they're cautious. There we go. Oh. Right. It's a little bit further now. Let's get some drugs. There we go. It feels like you don't even need to. Oh. Where is everyone else? Okay, we're not really killing. There we go. Oh. Mechanical Liberator, that's ours. He's concussed, good. Well, that was a barrel to destroy. Oh. They were saying this in the other stream as well, like having a game where you can just simply like decapitate people. Like that wasn't gruesome in any way, shape or form, but being able to decapitate people and stuff is just ridiculously satisfying. Oh, this weapon sucks. Okay, Ellie got fucked. My bad. What you got? Oh, I'll take you. I'll take you. Hello. Yeah, this weapon's definitely the way to go. Who's shooting me? You fucking... Oh, is it Sanja? Eat my fucking ass. Oh, is it just me? Okay, hold on. Just give me a minute. Let me just itch my face. Alright, there we go. Alright, here we go. Oh, he got turned into a fucking mist. Sorry, fella. Where's his thing? There he is. He fucking where? He got turned into a nugget. Alright, where are we going now? Zora. Fuck me. There we go. So I think that's it actually, which is pretty nice. Yeah, 3.5 hour stream as well. Not bad. Right.
We've done it. We're it. We are Monarch now. Halcyon isn't gonna know what hit them.
Cool.
I wish Graham were here to see this.
I don't. The Iconoclasts are stronger without him.
You don't have to tell me that. It just feels strange is all. Anyway, we need to lick our wounds. Settle in. Meditate.
Okay. You meditate?
For once, Captain, I don't really got a plan. So yes, I'm going to take a breather, focus my thoughts, and find some enlightenment.
Okay. So what's next for the Iconoclasts, though?
I'm not sure. A lot of resting. At some point, we'll figure out how we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony. That's a ways off yet.
Okay. Congratulations, I'll leave you to it.
Thank you, Captain.
No worries, no worries. Okay, cool. Now I'll go and talk to Phineas. Where is we going? We're going to Stella Bay. And here we go. Yeah, it's been pretty decent, this does. Not too long, which is quite nice. I know there's a few other planets we've got to go to and stuff. Oh, bit of lag there. Yeah, there's a few, where are we going?
What are the chances of all the times and places we could have been born?
Okay, right. Well, okay, nope. Oh yeah, we've got the lift here. Cool. There we go. Yeah, so I know there's a few more planets and stuff, which hopefully shouldn't take us too long. But I think we've done near on most things on the Groundbreaker. We've done a lot of the stuff on Monarch. Everything on Terra 2. Now we've got Scylla. Hephaestus. Is that it? Right, this is DLC. And I think this is DLC as well. So we might just have... This isn't really something. So I think we might just have like 4 planets left. Right, let's go to Phineas's lab.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Shut up, bitch. Right, we're gonna take in fucking heads. Ellie and Parvati. Okay, cool. Right then, so
the shoulder if I weren't behind a wall of bulletproof glass. I don't know how you did it, but Hiram Blythe just sent me everything I needed. According to Hiram's message, Minister Clark has ordered a suspicious amount of dimethyl sulfoxide. It's almost as if he's hoarding the colony's remaining supply. Typical elitist, hoarding supplies during a time of scarcity. Once I have those chemicals, we can revive the Hope's colonists and put some decent people in charge. So, good news. You're going to Byzantium and stealing those chemicals. Exciting.
Just tell me what to do.
Yes, the details. I'm not about to ask you to rampage through Byzantium trading bullets with the board's agents. We'll have to resort to subterfuge. Carmen Imagawa. She's my contact in Byzantium. Meet her at the docks. She'll have all the necessary intelligence you require. I'm giving you my old nav key to Byzantium. You'll need it to land in the Golden City. Remember, you're looking for dimethyl sulfoxide. Big green bubbling vessel with a warning label. I'll take as much as you can find.
Okay. Anything I should know about Carmen Imagawa?
You can trust her if that's what you're asking. Imagawa is the finest special agent in Byzantium that money can buy. My money, anyway.
Actually, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Okay, apparently nothing. Okay, cool. So, that, I think, is a good place to leave it. We have just completed Monarch, the Monarch storyline, and now we've got to go to Byzantium, which has been pretty good. Yeah, I don't know where, like, let me just get back to the, let me just get back into the ship here. Yeah, so we are going to go to, I think we're going to go to Byzantium next to go and do what we've just discussed about finding some sulfurite or however you pronounce it. And obviously he needs that, and it's going to be for his kind of grand scheme of, I believe, bringing down the corporations. So yeah, but that's been pretty fun, that lads. So yeah, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go and make some dinner, and yeah, go and chill with my papa for about an hour. But yeah, it's been pretty fun. But yeah, thanks everyone for whoever dropped in, said hello and whatnot. Anyone who lurked in the background as well. So if you're not following the channel and you do like the content or whatever, do give it a follow, of course. This will be going up on YouTube maybe in a week or two. So for those at YouTube, obviously, if you're not subbed, do sub to the channel, of course. Join the Discord. On there's a bunch of things on there which you might find interesting. Trying to grow, well, not trying to grow, but I'm not really aiming to grow a community, but I am trying to grow a community, of course. Just you know, it's just nice, of course. But yeah, so yeah, thanks so much everyone. I hope you have a lovely weekend if I don't see you, of course. And if I do see you, the next stream is tomorrow for U-Boat at around 1 o'clock on UK time. I know people do enjoy the U-Boat streams as well. This I aim to be finished up maybe next week, hopefully some point at the end of next week. If not, it'll be the week after, and then we're going to make a decision on what we're going to be doing after that. It could be a short stream or short game. Oh, excuse me. A short game or maybe another RPG. I don't know. We'll just see. If anyone's got any recommendations, of course, give a shout in chat or give a shout in Discord, and I'll have a look into it. But yeah, it's been fun. So I will see everyone very soon. I'll see everyone tomorrow. If not, have a great weekend. Thank you very much, everyone. And yeah, I will see you all very soon. So have a lovely night. Take care now, and bye bye.